Okay, so I'm gonna work on the basket. What I've got is I made this hoop the other day, and I collected some greener stuff, and we're just gonna make an oblong basket here. So I'll get this started. I'm just gonna take these different lengths here and determine about where I want that, and lengthwise, and I'm gonna cut those off right. I'm gonna cut them off. If it starts raining, guys, this is the end of the video. I'm gonna go to the shelter. It'll be nice and dry in there. I might try to shoot something from inside the shelter, but this is gonna be what we're doing. So I'm gonna cut these off about 2 foot, or more, somewhere in that area. Got plenty of cordage I made here. I'm just gonna tie that on there. Once I have that tied on there, I'm just gonna stick one end of this down in the ground here, kind of help me hold that as I'm working on it. Okay, now I can operate with my other side. Okay, so now I end up with something like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start, I went around and got everything green and flexible that I could get a hold of. So I'm just going to start weaving these in and out. This, I'll always start with my bigger end first, because that's the harder end to maneuver. I always start up top and then I'll work my way down. Just like that. And then I'll hold that right in place. I'll skip every other one on this one, and then on my next piece I'll go around and catch the ones that I did not get on this one. So it's starting to rain. I'm going to work on this just a little bit longer. If it gets any harder, I'm going to have to go to shelter and work on this. Like I said, I'll try to do some video from there, but I can't promise you nothing. As you can see, I just keep rotating them in and out. These long pieces, that's all right, because I'll take them off in the end. Right now we're just tying this dude together. I don't know if that thunder in the background's picking up on here or not. That's the basics of it. I'm going to just take this all the way down like that. It quit raining for just a second. It's going to pick up eventually, but I'm just going to stay out here and hang as long as I can. That's how I'm doing this. Just remember where you stop at and where you take off at. That one's kind of crazy. Oh, we got one come loose in here. I'm going to fix that. I gotta go get me some more materials, but that's the gist of it. And I'll do this all the way down, and then I'll show you the finishing touch on this thing, what it takes to finish this up. Just weave them in and out. Every time you change to a new branch or something, you got to just change your direction. Go over the one that you didn't go over the last time. And you're tying each one of them, you're weaving them together. Now you don't have to stick with just one material. The best way to do these is green, small, flexible material so you can weave. It doesn't have to be any particular thing, just something green and bendable. You could actually do this with, wild rose bushes, things like that, if you wanted to take the time and get the thorns off there. But, nothing special, nothing fancy, but this is how it's done. How I do it anyways. Okay, so I got the basket done. It's quit raining. I've come back out of the shelter. I like working. It's my little work spot here. But That's what we got going on. So now I have to make a top for this. So I'm gonna get that started. For this top, I'm just gonna use a piece of willow. I don't know if you guys can hear that squirrel up there, but a bunch of them keep hanging around here. And once I get this basket done, that's next. Season is in. Those are on the menu. So basket, squirrel. Okay, so I've made my hoop where it just fits right down in here. Just like that. Now I'm going to make another little circle in here, and I'll tie all this together. Now there's the hoop for the middle. It's going to set in here like this. And this is going to be the same principle that we did when making the basket. We're going to weave this, instead of having them all come together at the end, we're going to have them come together at this hoop. So now, after you put your circles together, that's what you end up with. Now we're going to weave this the same as the basket, but this will be designed to set down in here, just like that right there. So when I was weaving that, finding stuff that would weave so tight was getting hard to do. I about resourced that out doing this in this particular area. So I just went ahead and used some cordage material I was going to make some cordage out of. Got a pretty good supply of that, and I'm just going to fit this into this basket. I got to do a little trim work, and that'll be it. Okay, so that's the bad boy ready to go. I'll tie this when I get down there. I always tie my end on so I don't, in case something happens and it comes open or something like that. So I'll just make me some cord and tie that end on. And then we're gonna go round up some bait and set this thing.